Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I managed to pull myself away from working on stuff. Hello, welcome, kids. Let's continue playing some more for Grim Dawn. I think we're just about to enter Malmouth. We haven't found a new weapon yet, though. I have some in my inventory, but I don't think any of them are ones which I'd want to use. No. I have a shield too, which is... nice, but it doesn't deal acid damage. I guess I'll put it in my stash.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Along with all the others, which will never be used.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Then we can sell the other things.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, there we go. Do you have anything I'd want? Cursed tincture? And just invisible
See you
things.
around.
Okay. And yeah, I remember I bought these like before the end of the base game and I never used them. There's still time. I might completely forget about using them for the remainder of the game. I think we need to go to the sewers one. 5 more levels and not acid either. Yeah, like it was slightly better, but because it doesn't like buff the stats which I use, I feel like this one would be just better anyway. Anywho, we've been tasked to go into the city. This is, I guess another, like, yeah, it's actually a...
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
What's it called? A small town. Over here? Candle District. There we go. Now, what's this over here? Belt. And... I'm sorry, but no one is allowed beyond this point until Corinia gives the go-ahead. What's this one? Warzone. Steel Cap District. Used to be the city center of industry and one of Cairns' largest shipping ports. Okay. In other words, it will open up later on in the story. Let's head out. Cause some mayhem. That's the outside area, so we're inside the city through the sewers. Is it going to be as bad as people have been saying it is? I thought someone was like jumping up onto the rooftop there, but it was just because I had hit them with the shield. Oh, we destroyed one of the meat wagons. Oop. Oh, hang on. There's a chest there. Nothing interesting. I've been through this area before, but these areas before, but I really don't remember them too well. I've only done so once, I think. So, probably going to miss a lot of, like, hidden items. Well, I mean, I'll try to be thorough, but... didn't like me trying to teleport up there.
That skill's not ready.
Alright. Nothing under there. What do you drop? Handguards. A belt. No, I think that's fine. Doesn't add Aether, does it? He is fired poison and acid. No. Why does it specify poison and acid resistance when it doesn't specify fire and burning resistance? Or pierce and bleeding? No, wait, hang on. Bleeding's a separate thing. But I mean, my question holds true for fire. Attack speed, casting speed. No, I don't need it. Let's go across here.
That skill's not ready.
Salus, diseased. Are we getting attacked by mutant children? I think some of the zombies were. Not. Yeah, Aetherial scamps. Okay. Melody, Aether, Ben's defense, Pierce resistance. Nah. Oh, hang on. Gimme. What do you drop? Let me see. Aggressive assault epaulets of Maven's Wit. Lightning damage, Aether damage, nah. Defensive ability, fire resistance, elemental resistance. 3 to summon Briar of Thorn. I don't know, my buddies. Battle axe. Poison damage. Extra damage to Aetherials. And physical damage converted to acid damage, 16%. No, needs to be better. Glyph of Ghastly Retreats. Disengage away from battles as if a restless spirit Surrounding the foes you leave behind with the Veil of Death. 45 energy cost, 4-second skill recharge, 5-meter radius, 16-meter range, 1,850 Aether damage, 25% of attack damage converted to health, stuns targets for 1 second, 12% reduced targets damage for 5 seconds. So it's like a dash, which deals Aether damage to them. Shell shocker bullets, lightning damage, chance to avoid projectiles, elemental resistance. No. The ones I've got increase my acid damage. And empowered desert sting. I think we saw that last time. It says disengage, so you probably jump backwards from where you're facing. Ah, right. Yeah, good point. Not that I have a use for it since it's database anyway. Yeah, 1,800 damage is alright, but if it was an acid explosion, it'd be more useful.
That skill's not ready.
Come on. Oh, fine, never mind. He won't path up there. I'm trying to dash up the stairs, but he won't go that far. Look, mates, do you mind not letting me toss my shield? There we go. Ripped? No. Oh, that's an Aether crystal down there. Broadsword of Arcane Balance. It does more damage. Fire damage, cold damage, attack speed, casting speed. No. I don't know who I'm writing this for, but the words give me comfort and reason to go on, living for a moment longer. I am utterly alone, tired and starving. Fatigue clouds my mind as supplies run out. I've tried desperately to find a way out of this wretched city, but there is no hope. The bridge is up and guarded by a gargantuan creature of nightmarish origins. I've no chance of scaling the walls, not without revealing myself to the patrols or falling to my death like the others. And so I've holed up in this old attic with only a small window to observe the world below. I can hear them outside. They moan and wail as if echoing the dying cries of the creatures they once were. They're scouring the city, collecting the dead, and those too weak to continue fighting. I can only imagine what terrors await those who are captured. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I'm found and share in their fate. I can only hope death comes quickly. He's hiding in the attic of a what's it called? A coffin maker. There's another name for it. Undertaker. I guess they wouldn't have too much use for that, considering they're raising the dead, so... They wouldn't be too interested in making coffins. There is a box there. Okay. Did we get anything? No. An eyeball. Yeah, we'll just continue along this way. Oh, you're all just standing around up here. Alright, good. Wait. Gauntlets. Don't need. Don't need. No. That's a two-handed sword. Oh, I don't need that. Anything in there? No. Bolag, Keeper of the Gates. There's the big construct they were talking about. We'll go get that. That way we can open the gate. And make it easier for reinforcements to arrive. Why am I carrying all those components in my inventory anyway? I'm too lazy to remove them. I know they'd probably be better in my stash, but
That skill's not ready.
I've got enough inventory space really that it doesn't matter too much to me. There we go. Get out of here. What's this? Enduring colossal bulwark, menhair wall. It's a shield. Yes, that's a shield. Aether damage, physical damage converted to Aether damage. Aether burst. Level 57. And this Alacrian's Invoker. It deals fire damage. And flame pitch. You ignite the very ground you step on. Be nice if I wasn't using acid. I can just send it to my stash with one click. Have a one-click button for that. Eat effort. It's easier just not to go to my stash. I know I went to my stash earlier. You can be attacked from behind, are you? Hello.
I was beginning to lose hope, but you pulled through. What's the situation here?
We found survivors in the sewers.
We? I take it there's some good news then. I will need to speak to this resistance. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Whoop. We teleport him and leave his troops here behind. Okay, very good. I wonder how many people we can teleport without rifts. Wondering if I had a technical reason for it. No. You're thinking I put more thought into things like that than I really do. I guess I'd kind of... It's partly just because... I guess I would keep them in my inventory when you used to have, like, all the separate pieces of them. So I'd want to upgrade them as I find the pieces scattered around. That way I can keep track of how many I have at any one time, rather than having to go back to my inventory and back to my stash and like go through them all one by one. That's not a thing anymore. But I've just left them in my inventory. I guess it's also if they were in my if they were in my stash, I'd be less likely to remember that they're there. So by having them in my inventory, I'm always looking at them and going, oh, I might want to attach one of these to my items. He says trying to come up with reasons for something which he has really put no thought into at all. I'm not fooling anyone. Least of all myself. I do think it does help me remember that I have them in the first place.
Can't do that yet.
As soon as something goes into my stash, it just enters a black hole of, oh, I'll remember it when I see it. Other reason you would imagine for shrines, but shrines automatically use it from the stash as well. Now, that is handy. I think that's part of it as well, that I imagine I need to have them in my inventory to use them. But if the game's going to pull them from my stash, then that's really good. I believe it does so as well if you're crafting things from them. If it does that, I'd assume you don't need them in your inventory to craft stuff from them.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, hang on. You see all the detail in the game. There's all these little portraits on the walls. Isn't that like of Creed or something? They all look the same. All dour faces. Okay. That's all that explored. Let's go over this way. That's back up there. Right. Yeah, we'll just walk through here. Oh, there's another way over there? Yeah, here we go. I could go in there, and there is nothing.
That skill's not ready.
Who are you? Oh, Black Legion. Okay. Thanks for actually helping. Save him. No, he's dead. Well. Dynamite. What's all this here? Oh. And like, I can't tell if that's something I killed, wedged under the wheels. Yes, it is. Okay. I thought the tank had like run one over and got it stuck in its wheels. Okay, do I have anything? Hammer? No. Scepter? No. I don't like my chances of finding a weapon which deals acid damage in a city which is held by the Aetherials. It's all going to be Aether damage and all. Hello. Picking up of astral ruminations. Lightning barrage. 42% physical damage. That's the damage. Maybe some things from the bog. Yeah. It might have been some there. I don't remember. Pardon. Look. I feel like all the Wendigos and, do I want that instead of this? Pierce cold resistance. Pierce elemental resistance. Let me put that on. Let's see the lightning effects it causes. Zap. Oh, it's little lightning balls. Okay. I thought it was going to be like bolts of lightning striking from above. But I think, like, all the Wendigos and cannibals and such in the swamps would have been dropping vitality damage stuff, I think. I'd have to go back to fighting the insects, I think.
Can't do that yet.
Man, look at them all. Holy moly. Anyone would think this city is, held by the Aetherials or something. Thank you. Yeah, you're just summoning new ones, aren't you? Boing, boing, boing. I can hear a bear roar sound effect in some of these enemies. I recognize it from being used in like Skyrim and Oblivion. And wouldn't you know it, but that bear roar was done by Steve Bloom. So no, it wasn't. But you'd believe it. Hey, there's the second half of the note. Let's see how this person's tail ends. I'm sure it's happy. Everything has changed. There may be a way out of this place after all. Thus this morning, as I was hopelessly peering out of my tiny window, one of the sewer drains down the street opened and a man crawled out. He looked strong, healthy even, and he was wearing some sort of armor. Since then, 3 others have crawled out of the same drain. There are others still out there. Maybe they're living down there. Maybe they're searching for other survivors. I must find a way to make contact with them, or some way to sneak down into the sewers. This evening, at dusk, I will leave my hiding place, see if I can find a way down into the sewers. If you find this note, you should do the same. There's still hope for us beneath the city. Okay, we'll just take that note and tuck it into our pocket. I don't think anyone else will be needing it. Oh, there's a corpse wagon over there. Okay, back around. Where'd you come from? These environments are neat. It's a little difficult to see with them so, like, clustered together. Letter to Councilman Cole. Dear Mr. Cole, Your Honor, or whatever you call yourself. Now, I ain't no gentleman or no high-class business person, and I imagine your highfalutin folk up on Crown Hill don't pay no heed to lowly Candle District roaches like me. But I gotta tell you, you're gonna have a rebellion on your hands if you don't pay no attention to the conditions down here in the pit. Things are out of control. There ain't no clean water or food, the streets are filled with garbage, and there's just too many damn people. I don't know why new construction in the Candle District has stopped. There just ain't no more places for people to live. Can't just keep treating folk like this and expect them to put up with it. Now, don't be taking my words as a threat. Because you're new to your job, I'm writing this letter as a warning. The people down here have chosen me to represent them, and that's what I mean to do. I don't know what's all been going on up there, but people down here have just about had enough. I do hope for all of our sakes you can find some time in your busy schedule to tend to the issues we face down here. Sincerely, Samuel Rackford. Yes, I'm sure be perfectly reasonable. You just need to explain the situation to them clearly, and they obviously want to make things all right and better. Why you hate Malmouth so much? You like the idea of only practice as a drag? Yeah, there's a fair bit of this going up into a building, upstairs, down and around, and so on. Making a lot of, Hey, can't I destroy that?
That skill's not ready.
Nope, okay. I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it. There was a chest there. I'm not ignoring this one, though. Anything in here? Nope. Feel like Spider-Man web slinging through the city. I was wondering before if any of the characters actually have a true teleport ability. It would certainly help getting around like this a lot faster, but I don't think such a thing exists in Grimdawn. Even like the leap abilities. Actually, I don't know whether they require like a nearby direct path to the location. You might not be able to jump up and down an area you can't walk over. I think that's everything there. Okay, let's go down over here. Maybe the Nightblade Shadow Strike. The Shadow Strike, actually, you can see there. I don't teleport. It's just a really fast charge. Which actually has pretty good reach, but I have to, like, have a reasonable path nearby to where I'm going to end up. So other teleport stuff you know for sure are augments for medals. Huh, okay. I wonder if they work the same as Shadow Strike, or whether they're actually a true teleport. I mean, like, I'm thinking, like, mechanically here, how the game handles it. Because Shadow Strike, you disappear, but it's not really a teleport, even though it looks like it. I guess it'll just come down to whether the game engine can actually do a teleport. You don't use them though. Last time you used one, you got stuck in terrain and couldn't leave. Okay. That sounds like a teleport. I haven't gotten stuck in terrain with my charges here. Oh, hello. Get back, you fiend, or I slay you where you stand. These children are mine. Yours? What do you mean yours? I mean, you're not going anywhere near them. I don't mean any harm. And what? I'm supposed to trust you with all those things roaming around out there, collecting children, doing God knows what with them? You could be one of them for all I know. I'm not one of the monsters. And I suppose you came here to save us or something like that. There's a refuge in the sewers. I can get you there. Just like that, you run in here and expect me to take her somewhere, protecting these kids since the night the city was attacked, and I'm not about to let you... I'm not about to put them in someone else's hands. No, after all, we've been... What choice do we have? What choice do we have? I don't know. I suppose you're right. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. Maybe a little faith in humanity is all we've got left. How do you plan to get us here? Don't worry about it. Boop. Let's go down into the sewers and hand that in.
Well, you weren't lying about the Legion arriving. But have you sabotaged the Aetherial efforts in the Campbell district?
Yeah, the wagons are destroyed.
I had you figured all wrong. The Legion at our doorstep and the wagons destroyed all in one day. Here, some iron bits for your efforts.
Like
It's
half
the
an
least
hour.
I could do in return.
Just doing my part. I'm doing my part. If that negotiation went wrong, you'd have to kill him and make two kids kind of scared and sad. Yeah, I thought it would be something like that.
I've spoken with Carinia. She appears to be in charge of these people.
He's writing more journal
Things
entries.
here are about as bad as we thought. But with her intel, I believe we can make a difference in Malmouth.
What's our plan? It's going to involve me smashing
Carinia
heads.
has informed me of an old resistance outpost up on the
20,000
surface in the
eyes.
Steel Cap district. They were forced to abandon it when the ethereal presence became overwhelming. I believe it will be a boost to morale to see it retaken, and it could serve as our base of operations when we advance upon Crown Hill. I've dispatched some troops, but I'd like you to lead the assault. Take the nearby sewer passage up to the surface and clear out any ethereals present.
Yeah, sure. How you going?
Be careful up there. We have no idea what else the Aetherials have...
Yeah. Crates. We just break all these crates. Where is he? Over here. I'm sorry about what happened back there. I was scared and tired. I've done so much to protect these little kiddos. The thought of something bad happening to them got the better of me. I understand. They aren't my kids, you know. I don't know whose kids they are. I imagine their parents were killed when the attack started. They've been with me since that first night, but neither of them have said a word about their family. Take good care of them. Give me a mark of illusions. Smiles at you. Grins at you, showing a few missing teeth. Stay safe. Okay. And apparently, it's a bit of a roll of a dice of whether he agrees to go with you or whether you can convince him or not. Okay. Other choices we've had like that in the game have been just a choose the right options. I didn't realize there were some which were just random chance. So I'm glad it turned out all right. Seems to be the only one that's random chance. Oh, just for the feels. Okay. I think that's everything up here, actually. We just do a little bit more fighting, and then we can go back to the sewers.
Ah,
No, not you.
I'll give you a good price on what
me
I've got
see.
left.
What about these? No. 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 Don't need that. No. No. No.
What
Okay.
it to good use.
What about your journal entry? What's this say? The Taken has forged a path from Burrich through the gloom wall and descended again into the very void itself to resurface with none other than Ogrim. I find it impossible now to dismiss the idea that she is indeed the Ogrim of... Oh, that he is indeed the Ogrim of legend and an immortal ascendant. He's talking about Ogrim, not me. As much as I'm grateful to have such a powerful ally in this war, I cannot help but feel a little on edge when he is present. Between Ogrim and the recent rumors of Mogdrogan, I am concerned that other divinities may also begin involving themselves in worldly affairs, as it is said they did more commonly in ancient times. This leads me back to the lingering mystery of Kaiman. It is apparent that he and his followers are drawing power from some godlike force, but who or what? I'm very doubtful of Kaiman's claims that it is Empyrean that guides him, as he initially suggested. The power I sensed in Kaiman's emissary to Homestead had a feel of malevolence to it. Kaiman was once a Brethren Inquisitor, but he went rogue in the years before the Grim Dawn. He is clearly not Aetherial, but I fear he has entered into some manner of dark pact with an unknown power. Certainly, if Empyrean, the High God of Legend, returned to Cairn, a power such as that would be felt on a larger scale than merely one raving fanatic leading a group of vagabonds. Nonetheless, whatever entity is behind Kaiman's Chosen, clearly it does possess significant power, and I am troubled not knowing its identity or motivations. Yeah, that's something which we could have found out more about if we had sided with Kaiman's Chosen. You find out that they are not actually worshipping Empyrean, as they say. I forget exactly what it is. Some being which Kaiman has connection with. And it's like, for now, their goals align or something.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, hello. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ago Garaz. What did we get? Diamond Signet, 27% to all damage. Yeah, no, the one we've got's fine. Oh, what's this? Yeah, no, it's fine. Do I have any points to spend? I do. Hello.
The outpost is ours, though it came with a cost. Those who lost their lives in the defense of mankind must never be forgotten.
Did anyone die? I didn't pay
We cannot let
attention.
their sacrifices be in vain. We must push forward.
What's our next move?
Resistance had attempted to breach the gates
Wham!
of Crown Hill
Upgrade.
before,
Level up.
but they were not adequately prepared. The remains of their fallen still litter the streets, along with the explosives they had crafted for the task. I prepared a powder that should magnify the properties of their makeshift bomb dramatically, enough to pierce those steel gates and give us an opening. I need you to take this powder and recover the explosives from the failed mission. Combine them at the Crown Hill gates and blast the damn things open. Only then will we have any hope of reaching the Fleshworks and destroying the Master of Flesh. Once through, secure a foothold and report to Ulgrim, who will join you in the field.
Okay. And we get a Creed's additive.
There you are. Creed said you might be able to help. Awful nice of him to set aside resources for us.
What's up?
While discussing the attack on Crown Hill, I brought up several targets that I consider of utmost importance if we are to ever secure the city. Creed was inclined to agree. If you are willing to help, speak to Captain Wilford. We've had some trouble in the Steel Cap district that requires immediate attention.
Okay.
Corinne has given me the go-ahead to engage our efforts in the Steel Cap district. You in?
What do you have in
The
mind?
Steel Cap district was once the pride of Malmouth. Manufacturing facilities, forges, arcane shops, everything you could think of was once made here. All of it gone, destroyed in the carnage that ensued. But some of the old supplies still remain. If you're headed out into the Steel Cap district, keep an eye out for any old weapon caches or arcane supplies, such as enchanting powders and magical implements. We could use it all.
Yeah, okay. It's fine stuff.
Can't do that.
What's that note we got? Okay. Hang on. I also got this. Poison and acid damage. Well, yeah, but does less damage as a scepter. I don't think that's as good as what I've got. Alright. Oh, I can't destroy those.
Can't do that.
I feel like I'm having difficulty with my shield's hit detection up in these buildings. I've tried to toss it. And it's not tossing. Hold on.
Can't do that.
Excellent. Tome I don't need. Fire lightning damage. No, I don't need. Abandoned arcane supplies. We'll send them away. Apparently we can also rift away inanimate objects, not just people. Maybe we shouldn't think about it too much.
That skill's not ready.
See, the rift is just representative of the idea of some people coming out here and boiling it away. Port entrance. What have we got? Sabatons. No. Scented hood of protection. No. I want to go down into there.
Skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Thank God. Very good. Yeah, let's go in there. Don't need. Don't need. Oh, I didn't hit this. Vitality, chaos damage. Eh. Tomb of Harold Mathis. Suddenly, skeletons. So many skeletons. Oh, hello. I see a plague bearer's something broadsword. Bodes well. 65 poison damage, cold damage, frostburn, poison damage, poison nova. Eh. It doesn't do as much damage. And it doesn't improve my Menhir's abilities, so Aegis of Menhir. So, nope. Is there any hidden rooms around here? Side area. With hidden spoils. Anything good? Broadsword. No. Aether resistance bleeding. Part 1 gives me pierce resistance, chaos resistance. And a lifestealer Nova. But I think at the moment the Aether resistance would be more useful. I think I'm gonna wear that and just keep this one for the moment. Don't need that, and that was just that. Okay. Hello, did I see a starred enemy over here somewhere?
That skill's not ready.
Where are you? I want your loot. Hellbreak. You, sir, have a very traditional name for an enemy. And a bell. Whatever that was. Great Sword of Alacrity. Cask of Shattered Realities. Aether damage, chaos damage. Doom Bolt. No, don't need that. Two-handed sword. Two-handed mace. No, no, no. Double where am I? What was that? Oh, this. Huh. Okay. Because I'd seen there was... Some items have like 1 diamond next to them. And that's like a... Like this one. Ascendant. I don't really know what those are. This is like... for the next difficulty up, isn't it? Or like... kind of like the next improved. So I guess double rare means that it's got like... extra... extra stats on it. Simple denotes that both the prefix and suffix are both rare affixes. Oh, okay. Usually if it's green, it means only one of the affixes is rare, and the other is just magic. Or both a magic or a monster infrequent. Rare affixes are just stronger than magic affixes. Okay, okay. Huh. Well, there you go. I did not know that. And we are over here. we advanced in not at all. Magic affix gives you plus attack speed. The magic rare affix will usually give you something, some other stuff on top of that. Rolling double rares doesn't always mean you roll something good. Yeah, yeah. You know, there's some people in the building there. You're gonna talk to them and they're going to stay back. I'm gonna take our lives. No, don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, thank the gods you found us. Please, you have to help us. I don't think we'll survive out here much longer. Richter is hurt pretty badly. I'm not sure he can even stand. Resistance has a stronghold in it. It doesn't look too good. But how will we get Richter here? Can we carry him? I don't want to leave him here for good. Let me talk to him. Get in safety. Don't spend an ounce of strength on me or the city over Roma's monstrosities. Are you sure? I can hardly feel the pain. I mean, I can just teleport you both. I don't see what the problem is. Why you gotta be all dramatic and heroic? I've always just butted in and teleported people regardless in the past. Sure. I can send you both there via rift. Open rift. I can send you there too if you wish to be with her. Don't bother. Before you go, I used to own an import shop down at the Black Iron Docks. When the attack started, my partner and I gathered all of our supplies in there. Barricaded the door to keep out looters, but I suppose someone like yourself won't have any trouble breaking. It's like, thanks, and teleport them anyway. You sure I can't help? Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm sorry. It can't be consent, because I've rifted people without their consent in the past before. Whatever. Oh, you left him there. Oh, how could you? You said that you were sending us both. You're the worst person ever. Look, I don't understand it myself entirely. For some reason, I decided not to abide by... I decided to abide by someone's wishes to be all dramatic. Now, who was it? I don't care. Misery builds character. Are you dead yet? Let me remind you, sir, that this is called Grim Door, not Salvation Door. No problem.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I guess I've got to let people have their grimness. Would have wanted to deprive people of that. No, I want to be dark and brooding. You're ruining my spotlight. Ah,
That skill's not ready.
I'm like Batman. I'm gonna perch on a gargoyle for like 4 hours per day, otherwise people might think I'm just a poser. What am I talking about? I don't know. I do like that a bunch of the opportunities in the game for conversations like that just have you go, you know, nah, I'm not dealing with this, and you just riff them anyway. I like that. It's like, no, it's just send them off. Leave me to die. I don't deserve it. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's like, you really should have just left me there, but I guess this is not too bad here. Maybe we actually have a chance. It's like, you see? You start thinking about things differently when you have some hot soup in you.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Keep coming back. You dead yet? Look, I've checked in on you 20 times. How long are you gonna bleed out for? Look, I've saved the city of Malmouth because that's not, you know, because that's totally gonna happen, of course. I'm gonna be a goddamn hero. And you're still bleeding out. Look, people are rebuilding the city. You can rejoin civilization now. No? Oh, another double rare. So that is what that gong sound is. Where was I? Bloodletters assault epaulets of vicious barbs. Pierce damage, bleed damage, health, offensive ability, chaos resistance, bleeding resistance, 2 to ring assume. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just makes a gong noise whenever you whenever it's on the ground. Harpoon. Hello, anyone home? Oh, that's his stash. No, because I opened the stash, he's died. I'm sure. Maybe if I hurry, I can get back to him before he cocks it, and then I can teleport him. And he's stubborn ass. Back to the camp. Though I'm sure I felt it from a distance. As soon as I opened that chest. Oh, hidden spoils. He ragdolled. I think no, hang on. Where's the place? Down here. I'm sure in the distance I heard Gmod ragdoll thudding sounds. You over here? No. Oh, well, okay, he's already decomposed. Well, now. I was going. I'll just leave those. I was going to say, I wonder if he drops anything good, but we've already stolen from his. We already took his stash, so. It's like, no, look, I would have rescued him, really, but as soon as he died, he just turned into a pile of bones. It's like in Warcraft 2, you know, where enemies die and then they collapse on the ground and they decompose really quickly. Don't need that. What was this? Amulet of the Eye. Aether damage. Elemental damage. Ah, it's not Dreeg's Eye. Don't need this. Stormcaller's Circlet. Not something I need. Don't need that. Don't need that. Aether damage. Elemental damage. Crit damage. Light radius. Pierce resistance. Nah. Okay.
It's locked.
No. Okay.
Can't do that.
Oh, hello. Nice Reaver Haraxis. Core of the Aether. There's a mace with a huge chunk of crystal on the end. Archive, celerity, no. No, no. Hey, abandoned weapons. Let me just teleport those back, as I like to do. Bleh.
This vessel's mine.
I arrive within the birth city of my vessel. As dictated by consensus, I shall now make it my tireless task to ensure that our operations in Malmouth proceed as planned within the necessary time constraints. This vessel will prove ideal in the city's downfall. He was educated in the capital at the behest of his wealthy family with powerful connections among Malmouth's elites. He lacks all pretense of society or compassion, devoid of empathy for his fellow man. All he craved was knowledge that others would shun or find sickening. To encourage such crude pursuits was only natural, and now he is mine. With the guise of Theoden Marcel, I shall carve into the city's elite and exploit the corrupted hearts that beat within. How does one shatter a city? By allowing the rot festering within its fragile existence to flourish. And by my hand, it shall grow magnificent indeed. Okay. I hear fighting. A lot of fighting. What's this? Fort entrance. Oh, lighthouse entrance. I'll blow that up, so that's a bit easier to get back. Don't think there's anything else around here. These buildings don't look like they're hiding anything. There's something over there, but I need to go up here for that, I think. Let's go into the lighthouse. It's a bit inland for a lighthouse, isn't it? Maybe not. We're in the harbor district, I guess. Alchemist's mantle. Point of attack. No. Acid damage. Vitality damage. Poison damage with 4% increased duration. Vitality damage. Poison and acid resistance. Vitality resistance. Bleeding. Merciless repertoire. And 2 to righteous fervor. Yeah, that is better than what I've got. Requires 2 more levels. Put that over there. We have some new shoulders. Oh. We found a tentacle. Hey, a shrine.
That skill's not ready.
What you drop? Boots. Don't need. High Consular's coat. Evidently crafted of an for an Erulan nobleman. The cloth feels very soft and yet resilient. Pierce damage, cold damage, frostburn damage, cunning, poison acid resistance, elemental death resistance, 3 to lethal assault, and phantasmal blade. Looks fancy. But the armor we've got, I think, is better. Let's see. These give acid retaliation, which I guess I'll put points into. I want to complete the whole thing anyway.
Can't do that.
What about that? That's just dynamite. Oh, I guess I did run out of dynamite over there. Who's that? No. 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 Okay.
I can't do that yet.
It's over this way, this corpse-strewn side street. Very good. I still need one more level before I can wear those.
That skill's not ready.
Destroy all of these cabinets.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
What are these notes? Criminal records. Everett the Bloodbound, a heathen and blood drinker, known associate of chthonic cults and supplier for the heretics. When confronted by the law, Everett unleashed a fury of arcane atrocities upon the enforcers and escaped. Extremely dangerous individual. Personnel not trained to deal with the heathen arts are advised to steer clear. News of sightings or proof of death should be brought before Warden Krieg of Burrich Prison. A reward of 1,200 royal crowns is offered for the successful capture and delivery of Everett the Bloodbound alive. Something going on with my stream? No? Okay, that's fine. Red light misgivings. Yeah, okay. Swelling depths. Players are more resistant to poison and bleeding. Monsters have increased attack speed, reckless, and corrupted. They deal chaos damage.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Let me just put a portal down there. Okay.
That skill's not ready.
I might have to go back to
That
town
skill's
to
not
sell some stuff. Oh. Woke everyone up. Anything in here?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I got something. kind of organization is this? Black Hand of Sanarcine. Deals chaos damage. Physical damage converted to chaos damage. 4% offensive ability. +2 to summon Briarthorn and +2 to summon Hellhound. Increases damage pet steal and a 50% chance on attack to summon a Devourer. Interesting. You can, like, go through the game playing as someone who deals, like,
My
C'thonian
inventory is
and
full.
or chaotic and Aether and chaos damage. I guess using fire to fight fire kind of thing. But freaking chaos damage, weapons that don't do base chaos damage. Oh, right, it does physical damage, yeah. It kind of struck me that chaos damage is not something which is easy to find. But I've never built a character focused on it, so I don't really know.
Can't do that.
Also, I need to go to town. My inventory is full. I guess go to the sewers. You've done 2 chaos builds and they build around specific equipment. Okay. Most of the chaos builds you rely on legendaries or specific MIs you can hunt from enemies. Right,
I'll give you a
yeah.
good price on what I've got
Just
left.
because what you find lying around is a bit scarce. Like, would you even be able to build like a character which focuses on ranged chaos damage using a pistol or something? I guess there are some pistols which would deal ranged chaos damage, but I can't imagine there'd be that
Put it to
many.
good use.
Where's the stash here? Oh, hang on. Over this way? No, that's out. Not hard to acquire, mostly. Okay. What do you think would be the most difficult damage to build for? Let's go over here. Hey, I did the thing.
Good work out there. The supplies, you can be sure that we will. I'll have Kalen get started on these right away. With the Steel Cap District open to us once more, I asked for volunteers to head out.
Okay. Find and rescue 2 people.
Come see what's left of my wares.
What brings you to my forge?
Yeah, what do you have for me? What have I found? Blight. This requires corruption. I do have that. Yeah, sure. I'll build that. Also have this one, Desolation. Lightning damage. So I need the Blight Rune, which I have, and also a Vitriolic Gallstone. There we go. 8 acid damage, 47% acid damage, 75% poison damage, 30 spirit, 6% attack speed, +1 to all skills and occultists. And also blight. Surround yourself with a cloud of blight. Do I have the next level one up? I think I do. Annihilation, Meteor, Menhir's Bastion, Necrosis. No, that's vitality damage. Malediction, here we go. Level 60. Imbues your weapon with caustic poisons, affecting your enemies with every strike. That's a bit more useful than the shield. 14,225 poison retaliation over 5 seconds. I could use that in 3 more levels. What have you got? Guard Girdle. Let me have a look at what we've got which specifically deals acid damage. Oh, hang on. Base Guard of Petition. Oh, that's a mythical level of that, right. So we've got the shield of that left, but this is the mythical level one. So we can't wear that. That requires level 94. A little above what we've got. Has the damage converted to vitality? No. Alchemist spell. Homebrew potion. Oh, interesting. Requires level 94. We won't be making that either. Nothing there. Tainted Blade. Level 82. Boy, that would be nice. What does this do? Magical Pounce. What have I got? I've got the Scorpion Tail, I think. Yeah, Scorpion Strike.
Don't get killed out there.
I'm an Oathkeeper. I do benefit from retaliation. At least it means I have access to a mythical petition set as needed. Yeah. Mythical stuff and all that. I know, I'm just jealous over what my previous characters have found and I can't make use of them.
Got something you need stashed?
Oh, man. Is the 15% Aether resistance on that really going to help me? Yeah, who knows. Probably not. And yeah, as said, there is a button here to move my components from my inventory into my stash. And watch as I don't press it. Well, I've got a miasma and poison around me now. I wish that was a permanent thing and I didn't have to keep using it. Please get me out of here. What the heck's that down there? Did some enemies fall through the terrain? Good thing I can hit you down there. Blood Grug, the living plague. And he killed me. Wow. Okay, never mind. Let's try that again. Very powerful play. Blood Grug hit me where it hurts. Also a great name, Blood Grug. But he might be dead now because I might have hit him with my own poison. Trading plagues. Nope, there you are.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, jeez. Man. Guess I do deal a bit more damage down here. Hey, he's dead. Plagued Edge of Ruin. A one-handed axe. You drop anything good? A volley gun. Vitality, aether damage, no. Vitality, physical, bleeding, no. Eh. Damn it, Blood Grug. Why do you have to be a disappointment? Can I explore down in that corner? Hello, welcome. Hope we're doing well, Sugnif. No, I didn't explore that. Anything on you? Polished emerald. And nothing else. Okay, let's go. Some like little patches of blockades off the side of the map. I don't think I can. No, I don't think you can get there. Guess you just got their copy of Gloomhaven 2nd edition today. I have no idea. Hope you're enjoying it. I guess this is an RPG book. Something. It sounds a bit that's familiar. Hello, there's a bunch of people in here. A group of prisoners calls for help nearby. Marcus, Rena, and Hiram. You're at a table, sir. Oh, thank the gods you're here. You have to get us out. We're in trouble. Captain Wilfer sent me. He must have told you then that we volunteered. We just wanted to help. Residents needed supplies. I led a group to go scrounging for them. I thought I could do it. I thought I could keep them safe, but when we got attacked, I panicked and told everyone to run. Some of us sit in here, but we were split up. I'll find them. Off you go. What's that called? Assault Scorpion of Onslaught. Yeah, it wasn't letting me throw my shield. Gloomhaven is a gigantic board game. Let me have a look. Oh, okay, I see. Certainly a lot of cards and dice and tokens and so on. Is it like, Hero Quest or something? No dice, actually. Oh, okay then.
That skill's not
What are these? And nothing which I could use. Sort of like Hero Quest meets Slay the Spire. Okay. Resistance. That's what we were looking for. We'll keep exploring this area before we go over this one. Home. I don't really need.
I can't do that. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Okay. Hey, food. Anything down over here? Hey, body. Okay. No, go up the stairs. Oh, hello, here's the other survivors. What? Another survivor? Welcome to hell. We're trapped out here, cut from the resistance by the Aetherials. I'm looking for you. Looking for us? I wouldn't have thought they'd risk sending someone to check on us. Well, they like risking me. Captain Wilfer sent me. Bless the captain. He wasn't sure we could do this, and he was right. There are others, another scavenging team. Have you seen them? They're safe now. You get out of here. It's good news. Whatever you need to do to get us out of here, I'm ready. Okay, here you go. Oh. Yep. Anything on these? No. 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 What are these jars? Now I can't read what's on them. It's like, I don't know, just weird bits of flesh in them. An exalted stash. Come on, anything good? Warhammer of Decay? No. Spoulders of Thorns? No. Assault Scorpion of Annihilation. Doom Touch. Aether and Chaos damage. Offensive ability, casting speed, elemental resistance. 2 to Doom Bolt, 2 to Albrecht's Aether Ray. And chance to cast Doom Bolt on attack. Huh. Well, not something I can use. Okay, I did to
I'm
thee.
pleased to hear that Hiram, Nadia, and the others safely made it back. Thanks to you. Good on you to
Just
put
leave
yourself
them
at
there.
risk for the safety of others. I'll be sure that they do their fair share from within the hideout, and not out there. Not everybody's cut out for the warrior life.
What's
I
next?
believe Corinia's got something big planned for the harbor, but she's not ready to discuss her plans yet.
I see. Hey, you ready to discuss
Captain
your
Wilford
plans?
tells me that you've done your fair share of rescuing damsels and acquiring murder weapons. Well done. Your efforts will go a long way towards our people's survival.
Welcome.
I'm planning a new push against the Aetherials, but my people are not all prepared yet. In the meantime, be a deer and slay some more mutants for me. Or perhaps take a look at the bounty table.
Yeah, okay. I'll just get along with liberating the city. Wait, hang on. Where was the cinder wastes? Is that somewhere I need to go, or is that somewhere still to come? I think that's somewhere still to come. Somewhere in Morndale. Oh, down there. I might have gone there, gone through there before I got the quest. Do I want to do that? Let me see. got to be a portal somewhere around there. Hello, I'm back. Just passing through, don't mind me. Look, I have places to be. I'm, Ow, 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 ow. Huh. Well, that something killed me. Poison or something. I think I mostly killed myself with reflective damage. Yeah. Property on the boss, so I probably did too well against it. Ah, I see. I'm dealing too much damage. Shoot! Out of the way, cultists. Dealt with you before, I don't wish to deal with you again. It's a rough life of fighting reflects in this game. One of the things you're not fond of. I guess, yeah, because there's not really much you can do against it. I guess if you're melee focused. Let me just walk through here and see if there's where a portal appears. Don't need to pick up this.
That skill's not ready.
I don't care.
Can't do that.
Hermit's leg guards. 27% to all damage. It should just pop up on the map, shouldn't it?
That skill's not ready.
Let me see. Mondale. Well, that map doesn't show it. Fantastic. Uh, oh, hang on. Oh, okay. It randomly spawns at one of 3 locations. So, like, either here, or over here or something. Apparently. There we go.
Can't do that yet.
Okay. We haven't actually been here.
Skill's not ready.
What's the modifier? Decrease cooldowns. Okay. There's a portal to go deeper. We'll explore around this whole area first, though. I think there's 4 chests to get here. Empowered Slithbane. A 2-handed acid-dealing sword. That'd be pretty nice if I use 2-handed swords. But I don't want to lose my shield. Hang on. I keep seeing decay and thinking it's going to be like acid and poison damage, but decay is vitality damage. I keep getting excited whenever I see it.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Mandragos, Thrall of Dravis. Dravis is off. Hey, stop healing.
Can't do that yet.
What's that? What's the item we got anyway? Oh, There's a note attached to the flower. A prickly flower for a prickly woman. D. That's really all that we need to do in here. Yeah. But, again, we'll explore the rest of the place.
That skill's
Whoa.
not ready. Can't do that yet.
Hey, big demons! You're very large. Excuse me,
That skill's not ready.
passing through.
That skill's not
Gabal
ready.
Thun, the messages of madness. Oh, the visage of madness. Ow! Get my name right. It kills me. Okay, it was this one. Oh, that totem's nearby. Let me go clear that. And a relic. What do you got? Empowered Death Right Handguards, Vitality to get damage and decay. Valscored Braces. Hey, we got the braces for our, of our Valscored stuff. 40% acid damage. 27% vitality damage. Poison damage, vitality damage, attack speed, casting speed, aether resistance. Nice. Acid retaliation. 2 to retribution, 2 to blade barrier, 2 to lethal assault. Nice. And Dirge of Arcovi. Summons a skeletal servant. Oh, we also got a shield. Empowered Flamebreaker. Yeah, one of those early on. Don't need that. This is a medal. Which I don't need. Okay. Yeah, that was useful. Oh, there's a chest there which I could have got. Eh. Oh well. Might have had more Vile Scorn in this. Hey, I leveled up by getting my grave back. Also, please don't kill. Thank you. What you get? Helmet of Void Fire and Mark of Decay. Vitality, Chaos Damage, Vitality, Decay, Cunning, and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Oh, hang on. I could use these Alchemist Mantles now. There we go. He got like little vials hanging off a bandolier on the front. Nice. Anything over here? No? No. Okay. It's just a little bit. I think that's everything around here, so we can go deeper.
That skill's not ready.
Also, let me spend these points. There we go. Oh, hello. You're all so eager to say hello to me. One at a time, please. I've only got so many hands. Damn it. That was all part of a cunning scheme. I could get that chest outside of the portal now. I don't want it. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that the portal puts you in a random location. What do I have on this? Oh, right, a bottle launcher. Let's see what the, it's a pretty neat, giant, two-handed, sword. But sadly, it's really just not what I can, use. Oh, my gravestone. Also, I like, again, I died and I come back and all the enemies which attacked me are dead. Pervious Imperial Casket of Void Harbinger. Warhammer of Ruin. Crest of Ruin. No. Oh. Hello. Nimia. I don't know what you're doing here, but you need to leave now. It approaches. What's happening? Lunel Valgoth, the Steward of Darkness, our tormentor. I can feel it approaching. I can deal with it.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I dealt with it. What do we get? Mark of attack? No. Wasteguard of Ruin? No. Void Harbinger? No. Wasteguard of the Wild? No. No. And this. Empowered Third Company's Revolver. Does physical damage. Nope. What was the other thing I got? This. Glyphed Spellbook. Oh, fantastic. Hey, I killed the thing. By the gods, I thought you were doomed. You just destroyed that creature. Spare us this torment. Let us out. Aren't you bloodsworn? Why should I help you? I understand that the cult has caused much harm across the cairn in recent months, but you have to understand, we were desperate. We joined the cult because it offered safety, not because we believed in all this blood and C'thon madness. We weren't even involved with the Necropolis. You have to believe me. I beg you, destroy that rude crystal nearby and let us out. I swear we'll burn these robes and try to do something worthwhile with our second chance, assuming we even make it out of the void alive. Yeah, okay. Thank you. God bless you for your mercy. Can't imagine what horrors awaited us still. We're getting out of here as soon as we get our bearings, if that's even possible. I hope you learn from this. It's like, well, fine. If they're lying, whatever. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Kind of the worst has already happened. Everything which they could do is probably small potatoes. No sign of Dravens, but I did find his minions. I did find something. I have this flower. You gave me a weapon. Another revolver. Thanks. I've already got one. Thanks. Woo.
See anything you like?
I don't need these revolvers. Don't need those. Okay.
See you around.
Let's see. Is there anything else which I want to
Best I
make?
can with what I've got.
Yeah, the glyph spellbook we got. Alderjacks. Hey, that's a cool looking crossbow. Does cold and lightning damage. Omen. And the glyph of ghostly retreats. What's that go on to? Medals. I've got the scorpion's tail on that. Okay.
Find any blue
Whatever.
bits, bring them back here.
I think I've got to go all the way back up there again. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's get on with saving the city. Oh, I also have a quest to hand in with the sisters. Fine, I'll go hand in that. What was that? Guardian Sinea. You're welcome. Glad they're all safe now. Those are some solid training dummies. stronger than many of the demons I've fought. They should have built more of them to defend themselves. Actually, I don't know if that would be too useful. Well, I don't know. If you had a front line of training dummies, the enemy would just keep attacking them. You wouldn't be able to defeat them. Time to blow the gates open. Kaboom. No, hey.
So this is what the Aetherials have envisioned for us all. I'm sure they won't mind that we let ourselves in. Preliminary reports indicate that the main entrance to the Fleshworks is on the northeastern end of Crown Hill. It's sealed tight behind some armored flesh barrier. However, also, the Aetherials have several flesh vents around the district, emitting immense amounts of heat. If enough of them are destroyed, then the entrance may be forced open in order to compensate for the loss of ventilation. While I mobilize our forces for a frontal assault, you will need to seek out these vents and destroy them. It may be our only chance of getting inside and ending this Master of Flesh before his grand plan comes to fruition. Once you're inside the Fleshworks, I'm afraid you'll be on your own. Good luck.
I'll take care of the vents. I mean, I'm on my own this whole time. So, what does it matter? Let me just go back. That building over there seems to be completely disconnected to everything else. Just want to go through it completely. I didn't forget you. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, you came up to see me. Also, you're stuck in the wall. Oh, what's that? Oh. Right. The, vents. Well, that's kind of a horrible, hideous amalgamation.
Can't do that.
I don't think I've picked up anything which is very useful. Fire, damage, physical resistance, no. I mean, it's a better shield than what I've got. That's what it looks like. It's like a shield covered in flesh.
That skill's not
Port entrance, locked by the Aetherials. I don't know about opening those. Maybe they open when you get enough negative reputation with them or something.
That skill's
Oh.
not ready.
Go. And you lot. I mean, you're all easy peasy compared. And we got Empowered Dimension. A book. I think we've got one of those already. Oh, there's a shrine down here too. Not a shrine, a totem. There's a heroic, like ethereal spirit there. Great sword, don't need. Blade of the Abyss, no. 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 Crushing Will. +1 to all skills in Oathkeeper. Okay. 20% Aether resistance. Well, it's, you know, it's an offhand. Unfortunately, I can't throw a book at people. If I could, I would. Relic Primal Instincts. Swarm Mind. Summon Swarmlings. Or a Shaman. Oh, my buddies have disappeared. And that's all over there. Oh, hang on. Okay. Also, potion. There we go. Completed the affliction. So which ones would give me more acid damage? The Hydra. No? Hang on. Oh, right. It's the red ones. That deals cold and acid damage. Cold and acid damage. Ismail's command. Oh, summons an Eldritch Hound. There's a Scorpion. Yeah, that's a simple one to get. And then this one, the Abomination. Which Vitality, decay, poison damage over time. What do I need for that? 8 chaos, 18 eldritch. Also this one. Seven and 20.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Stop summoning meteorites on my... Oh. Warhammer... What was that thing which we got? Oh, it's a crossbow. Piercing damage. Powered interrogator. There's another one of the vents. Stormcaller spell. Wait, what about this say? From the Office of Councilman. Oh. Dear Mr. Rackford, my lovely new secretary, Margaret, has brought to my attention the plight of the masses there in our beloved Candle District. Such a treasure as those historic streets must not go untended, and I truly do feel for those who are forced to live in such squalid conditions. Now, I have done everything in my power and the power of my prestigious office to make certain this situation is rectified. The first thing that's going to happen is an envoy of wagons will be dispatched to the Candle District to collect the women and children. These most vulnerable citizens will be moved to brand new housing here on Crown Hill, where they will be cared for. Following that, all able-bodied men will be given the opportunity to work on the construction of a new production facility. With your help, the people of the Candle District will become the foundation of a glorious new Melbourne. I don't expect there'll be any issues for your fellow citizens in this matter, now will there? I am, after all, only looking out for the good of the people. Regards, Councilman and Residents, Drevin S. Cole. Well, hang on. If we found the note of the person who was going to send the note off to this Councilman Cole, then how did Cole write a reply if the letter, if we picked up the letter and apparently never got delivered? Yeah, whatever. What's this? Ah, a big fleshy mound. They're gonna have a devil of a time trying to get rid of all that underneath the city after we clear it out. That's the type of thing which would make a good setting for like a RP world or something. You know, the city had an attack from some kind of like eldritch abomination like this, and so there's this growth under the city, and every now and then they have to go down and like hack it out and remove large chunks of flesh, otherwise it will just, because it just keeps growing. What about this? Theodin Marcel. I understand full well what your proposal was, and I agreed to all terms, but I had no idea you intended to enact your plan so rapidly. The dissolution of the sitting council and the appointment of new members of your own choosing is a bold move, but it's put myself, as well as the other houses who agreed to join in your arrangement, at grave risk of being defamed. Just this morning, I received a missive from House Greystone, wherein Frederick Greystone threatened to report you to the High Council of Irulan, and asked for my support in his refutation of your illegitimate claim to power. For now, I have no choice but to go along with his little coup, so as to defend the reputation of House Marion. Greystone also has a number of interesting accusations about your time in the capital. I would very much like to discuss this in person. Additionally, our operations in the Candle District has encountered steep opposition. The meager roaches which infest the streets feel that they can make demands of Crown Hill, and are threatening rebellion if they are not met. While I have no doubt that you will honor your part of our little arrangement, I pray for the sake of both of our houses that you have a solution to deal with the ever-expanding problems that is the growing mass of wretches who consider the Candle District home. Respectfully, Ronald Marion. What's this? Not things which I could use. Oh, there's a corpse there. You got anything on you? No. Fancy looking home.
I can't do that.
Hey, level 59. Oh, hey. You can hear the possessed cultists saying things like, "You can't kill me," and this vessel is mine whenever I kill them. go. There's something back over here. No. Hang on. Need to go back through this building. What's this? Ring of Protection. Resistant Ruby Ring of Blight. Poison damage. Poison Bolt. I mean, I guess the poison damage, but I think most of my damage is done as acid, which is immediate damage. Also, I like... Well, let me see. Here's fire resistance, lightning resistance. That's pretty good on both of those. Yeah, okay. Replace the lightning one. I have 7 points to spend. Don't know what I'd put them in. Okay. Do I just go in? I guess I just go in. Fleshbound entrance. Delightful. Yep. Come on, out of the way. I kind of wish that some of the enemies in Grim Dawn had a bit more interaction with each other. Like more dramatic interaction with each other. You got like the skeleton priest which heal, and you've got the resurrector Aetherials which raise some undead nearby. The flesh shapers and such. These guys. And the C'thonians summon some demons. What am I getting at? I don't know. You don't have like them raising ones when you've killed again, or blowing up the corpses of enemies which you've defeated and stuff like that. Which I guess I'm kind of thankful for that, but corpse explosion was a pain in Diablo 2. It's just sudden huge amount of damage. I guess it's more just, it feels like a lot of the bonuses which these enemies give to each other is auras. You know, making them attack faster. Or giving them retaliatory damage or stuff, which is kind of... It's not really something you pay much attention to. It's just some sort of like...
That skill's not
Oh, okay, I'm taking a bit more damage attacking these enemies, or... Well, if they attack faster, I really don't notice that. What's this? Okay. Empowered Guardsman's Defender. Requires level 65. Yeah. I think that's... I'm pretty sure that's a shield I used as on my soldier. Okay, at level 50. Nice. Let me put the point into that, I guess. Avenging Shield. So I max out the stat boosts I can get from the Knife Blade skill tree, and I've gotten all the stats from the Oathkeeper skill tree as well. So now it's just improving my abilities. Oh, I swapped my weapon over.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, hang on. There are more rooms over there which I can go through? Also, it suddenly got kind of foggy. Okay. Up here. Hang on, there was another path over here. Oh.
I can't open that.
Fair enough. Hello? Looking for a shaper of flesh around here? It looks like he's been quite busy.
Can't do that.
He may be a Simishi. Or they may be a Simishi. Ah, there's a way down. Okay. Okay. Onwards we go.
Arrogant human. Do things that you cannot do. My kingdom. And topple my greatest creation.
Yep. I've banished one big squishy demon before, or being from another dimension. I'll do it again. What was that? Unholy visage of the Covenant. Got a piece of a set. Chaos damage. Cabal regalia worn during unspeakable rituals. It must be very difficult to perform the rituals when you can't speak. Maybe they're non-verbal rituals. It's a possibility. Okay. There's an area over there, but I don't want to break the barrier down just yet. Hang on. Hang on. What? Oh, hello. What a bizarre sight. A free human here. Perhaps we can come to an understanding. You must know that I no longer carry favor with the Aetherial Masters. Who the heck are you? Why are you in prison? As I lived within this host, I learned more of your passions, your joys and sorrows. I learned what it was to be human, and I found it fascinating. Others insisted that I quell what you call emotions, but they offered a euphoria that I had never experienced before. This led me to question the methods of my Aetherial brethren. While I had the fortune to possess a human of noble and uplifting spirit, it is clear that many of our kind have possessed less virtuous humans, and I see a corruption spreading among many who have led this campaign to conquer your physical realm. Unaccustomed to moderating human emotion and sensations, the vices and flaws inherent in some of your kind have become amplified and driven my brethren beyond ruthless efficiency to depravity and deliberate cruelty. I feel that if I could return to the Aetherhold and convey my experiences, higher powers might intervene and cease this invasion. However, the Master of Flesh and other leaders of the invasion do not want the greater Aetherials to know what is happening here, and will never let me return. Although, even if I could return, I do not know if any intervention would come in time to help you. Time and thought seems to pass much more slowly in the Aetherhold. Why can't you simply leave? I've been bound by here by the Masters of Flesh. The crystal barrier between us keeps me trapped. Open it, and shall be free to escape this place, but know that your mercy will not be forgotten. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever. Are they telling the truth or not? I don't know. Again, doesn't particularly matter.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not
You'll get
ready.
chewed out by someone. What was that? Spell Sage Boots. Empowered Anarchy. No. 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 Okay. I am going to go and sell some stuff.
You see anything you like?
Don't need these. Well, actually, that shield. It's physical damage, not acid damage. Blocks more damage. 5% shield block chance. I'll read 5 back. What have we got? No. 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 Don't need any of these. And you can see there's overriding items which I sold as I sell more. Don't need that. And that's about it.
Iron well spent.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Someone's got a quest for me there. What is it?
We've been preparing to make a push against the Aetherials, and it would be a great help if you joined in the attack.
What are you
I'm
planning?
talking about the Black Iron Docks, over on the western side of the Steelcap district. The harbor is in ruins, boats shattered and burned. But if we are ever to push beyond the Aether Fire and not rely on magic or portals through hell, we will require transport. The Black Iron Docks were controlled by the Imperial Army. Only a small regiment was on site when the attacks began. A handful of them now serve in our resistance, but most perished. If we can take back the docks, we can begin construction of new ships and wrest back control of the waters. My men are ready. Will you lead this attack?
I mean, I guess, but not immediately. Secure the Black Iron Docks. Up there, maybe? I mean, that's the docks area there. Well, I've already been through that area. We won't go back and do that, though. We'll continue focusing on this. An ethereal rift. Okay, what's in there? Oh. Right, okay. It just teleports me out of the dungeon. The design of this place is really neat. I like it. In a horrible, oh my god, what the hell kind of way. Wait, was that something else over there? Oh, okay, that's where we need to go. Oh. Flesh Weaver Creek. Are you related?
Feel my wrath.
In a big way. The only way to stop this horrific machine and end the women's suffering is to burn it to the ground. Kaboom. Let's stop them making humans. Also, I think I did that. Yep. Very good. Let me put a portal here, and then we'll continue on. Hello? Whose butt I've got a whoop? Theo did myself. Ow. Great music plays, yeah. Rather like the Logorian fight. Stationary boss summons enemies every now and then. I teleport through him.
That skill's not ready.
Are you dead? No, I didn't think so. Round 2.
That skill's not ready.
He's summoning the swirlies. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I agree. I should be dealing more damage. Point. Oh, round 3.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
hover over here for a moment.
That skill's not ready.
You cannot stop us. We are the Aether itself. Your empire is fallen. Your people slaughtered. What is there left for you that I can destroy?
Don't have enough.
Oh no, you managed to drain all my mana. The first mana potion I've had to drink this entire time. The entire run so far. Wasn't enough though. What's your loot? Since you didn't drop anything. Yay, victory. Thank you, thank you. Nothing. Come on, don't be like that. There's got to be like a super chest around here. There we go. And I mean, one of these things better be good. What have we got? Pants. No, no. 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 What about this? Cowl of the Blind Assassin. I mean, not useful for me, but... Okay. Boulder's Mantle. Bleeding physical damage. Aether resistance. I mean, nice, but... And bleeding damage. First, I must apologize for my tone in our earlier exchange. Your recent experimentations in Malmouth had the Circle concerned that you were diverging from the established consensus. We now see that we have erred in our judgment. The Circle finds the results of your experimentation upon living tissue to be of the highest interest. If the findings are indeed as promising as you assert, then a new consensus shall be ordained without delay. One that takes these new parameters into consideration in our grand vision. Which brings us to the other matter which has spurred this communication. The Circle has been made aware of stirrings within the Aether that may prove concerning. Great eyes now turn their attention towards this world. If they are made aware of what has transpired here, then all we have created, all we gained, may be in jeopardy. Our grand vision must not be interrupted by cosmic ruminations. Victory is at hand, but we have to claim it. It is prudent that you execute your role without fail, and I trust that we shall experience no further complications, Shaper of Flesh. No further delay shall be tolerated. We can no longer afford to be patient. Adjunct Orin Vostra, 4th of the Circle of 5. Okay. Anything over here? No, just pain. Ow. Okay, don't walk up that. What about this other way? Much the same. I think it's just for spawning enemies. Okay, well, I don't seem to be able to do much else here for all these people. But... hey. Let's leave. I didn't get any legendary items or anything. Eh. Oh, well. Hey, I emerged victorious. Can we start firebombing the location? Here? No fancy treasure or anything. Take it from a 100% map clear person. I will. Thank you for the definite. Not so much forever, but I must beg of you to help me. What is it? Mother and my daughter were taken when the Candle District was attacked. I've already found the women and children. What happened to them? Are they okay? The Aetherials are using them. You mean they're alive and the things are using them? Yes. Your gods have mercy. Can't go on knowing that they're out there suffering. It's more than I can bear. I've destroyed the factory. They no longer suffer? Thank God. Thank the gods for you. I fear this is not over. You're probably right. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, there you are.
Tell me, what happened in the Fleshworks?
He's dead.
So it is finished then. With the demise of this fiend, a major pedestal in the ethereal hierarchy crumbles. Their forces here will become rudderless. Their collective will be scattered. Malmouth is a great victory for mankind. It will become a symbol of our resilience, that we are not done fighting for our right to exist. And we must keep on fighting, in the name of those who sacrificed their lives for humanity itself. We will never submit. We can't afford to underestimate our enemies. There is a real possibility that the Aetherials will retaliate in some way for this loss. We must be prepared. The first step will be to exterminate the remaining Aetherial presence and secure Malmouth against a possible attack. Between Fort Icon and Malmouth, we now have major fortifications on both fronts, with access to the coastline and shipbuilding facilities. But every victory costs us lives. While the Aetherials are nigh limitless, every move we make must be carefully planned.
Okay. Very good. Hooray. I think that's basically the assets of Malmouth. We do have the docks. Let's go down there and do that. Guess doing things. Well, no, not out of order. That was a major thrust of the story. But, yeah, we could go do the docks. Where do I go for that? That was a lighthouse. That was just a side area. You're not the people I'm supposed to lead, are you? I guess it's over there. Surely you can handle cleanup duty. Yeah, it should be smooth sailing from now. You'll take the opportunity to go to bed. Well, thanks for joining, Kibbits. I hope you have a good rest. Thank you for your details and information on the game. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe the... Oh, there was a chest which I missed. Oh, I can't get that. Oh, I need to go in the other way. There's some gits I missed. Amazing. And nothing up there. Look. Oh yeah, we did get this shard of Astrakhan. Didn't we get one of these already? One-handed dagger, cold damage. Experiments. And the watch getting attacked. Okay. Ah, yeah, here we go. The gate's open now. Another double rare.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Let's see. Yeah, it just says secure. The docks are overrun. Oh no. Put a stop to it. Just keep popping up out of the ground. I don't think... Did we fight enemies which were like the one which attacked Devil's Crossing? Like the amalgamation of metal and flesh? I feel like there wasn't too many enemies like that. These ones are maybe kind of like that. Actually, these might be the same type. Kind of. Yeah, they got some metal and furnaces in them. I guess I was expecting some which had like cannons for arms. Like some kind of amalgamation which was a giant half of tank or something. There's some neat designs in here. A lot of them sort of just blend into bulky flesh. Poison and acid resistance. Aether burst. Don't need that. Flamekeeper's jacket. Level 72. Niren's work log. Per your request, I will be documenting the work logs here. Okay, just reporting details. No, we've actually cleared the docks. That was that job done. Is there any like little hidden side area around here? No. Oh, we actually took it and kept one of the people who was helping us alive at the same time. We did good. Okay, let's go back to camp. And hand this in.
Was the mission a success? I always knew
Box
I
belonged
had it
to
in me
us.
to tell somebody else to do something heroic. The Malmouth Resistance appreciates everything you've done. The future of this war may well be shaped by your actions this day. Now, if only this was the end of the Aetherials here. Don't worry, though. I'll find something else worth killing.
Look, I've already killed the vast majority of them. If that won't change the course of the war, then I don't know what will. What else can we do?
For now, help out the others at the hideout. Take a look at the bounty table for recent developments. There's always something worth doing.
Okay.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Don't need these, don't need those, don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Now, what's this? Juggernaut, already learned that. Zeal, already learned. And Desolation, already learned.
Put it to good use.
Okay.
Got something you need stashed?
Put that in there. Put that in there. Yeah, that's the mace, which looks like a shield. So we can dual wield shields. Kind of. Oh, did I have a recipe? There was that.
What brings you to my forge?
There was a girdle or something, wasn't there? Alchemist belt. Now 94. Right. What else is new here? The primal instinct. And I make use of the malediction. Level 60. I can actually make use of that. We need a blight, which we have. We need a mark of Dreeg. We also need 9 blood of C'thon. And a rotten heart. I can make quickly. Here we go. Can I make, like, blood of C'thon using things? Is that useful? No. I think it's dropped by enemies which give, high level enemies which give me experience or something. Malediction. There we go. Mythic power.
If you find any blueprints, bring them back here.
Plague and disease are an unmatched force, felling both the cripple and the warrior alike. 180 poison damage over 5 seconds, 97% acid damage, 100% poison damage with 65% increased duration, 56 spirit, plus 2.2 energy regenerated per second, 5% attack speed, 6% cast speed, 33% vitality resistance. Also gives me malediction. Imbue your weapons with caustic poisons and virulent disease, affecting your enemies with every strike, which is automatically activated. 35% chance of 30% slow target for 5 seconds, 18 reduced target resistances for 5 seconds, 471 to 663 acid damage, plus 150% acid damage, 150% poison damage, and 14,815 poison retaliation over 5 seconds. Also, it says completion bonus. Don't know what it means by that, but plus 8% damage to beastkin and beasts. That's pretty nice. How much does my damage go up when I'm wielding that? Oh, look, I get some in here. 28,149. 40,000. Righteous Fervor goes from 3,900 max to 6,200 max. That is a very nice buff to my damage. Let's put the points into Avenging Shield so I deal... What, I think that... Does that increase the number of targets I have? No, it increases the critical damage. I'm actually going to put the points into this, I think. So I'll be maxing out the skills in this. I don't know about this. This is nice, but it's not my main method of attack. This is. I'll be putting points into this. Oh, and also this, Path of the Three, actually. I'll put the points into that. We've got one more point, then I can put the rest into there. And then Nightblade, I'll be putting more points into Merciless Repertoire. And then I think Nidala's Justifiable Ends. And, yeah. However, I think we'll save it there, and we'll continue with this next time. That was the end of, Ashes of Malmouth, I believe. Pretty much. We'll head back to Devil's Crossing. Yeah, that's a big fleshy amalgamation. I don't think we fought any enemies
So,
which are like that.
Another
really.
monster has been...
Got like a safe in it. Anyway, next thing though would be the other expansion, which is, you know, I forget the name of it. Hold on, let me have a look. The Forgotten Gods one, which I've only done a little bit of. I haven't actually played all right up there. I haven't actually played all the way through that. Pretty sure. I feel like I've only had a look at some of the side dungeons for that. I guess we'll see. Anyway, we'll continue with Grim Dawn next time. Well, thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me then.